Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to continue class 10 science. This is practice paper number 2 of 2023-24. This is part C biology. In the previous video, that is in part number 2, we have answered all the questions related to chemistry. Now let us answer the physics part, biology part. So now let us answer the question now. So this is question number 15. So the question number 16. So the question number 16 is like this. That is, let us see the first question of 16th one. Example for unisexual flower: hibiscus, rose, mustard, watermelon. So among these four options, the right option is option D, watermelon. Watermelon is a unisexual flower. So now option D, that is watermelon. So watermelon is the right answer for 16th question. So now let us move for the 17th question. That is, the 17th question is, the correct sequence of reproductive stages seen in flowering plants is gametes, zygote, embryo, seedling, zygote, gametes, embryo, seedling, seedling, embryo, zygote, gametes, then gametes, embryo, zygote, seedling. The correct sequence of reproductive stages seen in flowering plants ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಗಳು ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಝೈಗೋಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಝೈಗೋಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಇಂಟು ಸೀಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ the right option for the second question is, that is 17th is option A, that is gametes. Then gametes, the fusion of male and female gametes. When the male and female gametes they fuse, zygote formation takes place. Zygote divides and it forms embryo. Then embryo will become seedling. So this is the correct path. So now next let us move for the next 18th question. What are the functions of seminal vesicle and prostate glands in human reproductive system? So now let us answer this question. So first let us write what is the function of a seminal vesicle gland. So let us see what is the function of seminal vesicle gland. So the function of seminal vesicle gland is it helps in movement of sperms. So that is the function of seminal vesicle gland. Then what is the function of prostate gland? So let us see what is the function of the prostate gland. So prostate gland in the function nodona. So first function of prostate gland is it helps in easy transport of that is sperms to urethra. So easy transport of sperms to urethra. And the second function is function of prostate gland is it nourishes the sperm. So these are the two functions of prostate gland. So now let us move for in that one only one internal choice question is there. Write the functions of placenta. Now let us answer what are the functions of placenta. So this is internal choice question. The first function is that it provides, that means placenta, it provides nutrition to fetus through ಮದರ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್. ಸೊ ತಾಯಿಯ ರಕ್ತದ ಮೂಲಕ ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನನ್ನು ಫೀಟಸ್ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್. And the third one is that placenta removes waste from fetus. ಸೊ ಫೀಟಸ್ ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ವೇಸ್ಟನ್ನ ತಾಯಿಯ ಬ್ಲಡ್ನ ಮೂಲಕ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ತ್ರೀ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Then after that one, let us move for the next 19th question. So the 19th question they have given, differentiate between binary fission and multiple fission. And another question is internal choice. Write the difference between self-pollination and cross-pollination. So now let us answer both the questions. So now let us differentiate between binary fission and multiple fission. First one. So the first difference between binary fission and multiple fission is in binary fission, the parent organism the parent organism splits into the parent organism splits into two new organisms. The parent organism split into two new organisms. Then multiple fission, the parent organism splits to form many new organisms. So this is the first difference. Then coming to the second difference, this binary fission, it takes place during favorable environmental condition. So this is the second, and this it takes place during unfavorable condition also, by forming cyst. Then the third difference between binary fission and multiple fission is binary fission, it takes place in organisms like amoeba, paramecium. Then this multiple fission, it takes place in organisms like protozoa, that is plasmodium. Plasmodium. So these are the differences between binary fission and multiple fission. So for this one, internal choice question is there, that is what are the differences between self-pollination and cross-pollination. So internal choice question, differentiate between self-pollination and cross-pollination. So what is self-pollination? The transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma within the flower. Then what is cross pollination? The transfer of pollen grains from one flower to stigma of another flower. That is called as cross pollination. Then the second difference is that self-pollination, it does not require any external agency such as water, air, then birds, humans, etc. It requires external agency. It requires external agency. Then the third difference between self-pollination and cross-pollination is that both anther and stigma mature at same time. Both anther and stigma mature at same time. Both anther and stigma mature at different time. Then the last difference between them is, so it occurs, that is self-pollination, it occurs even when flower is closed. Even when flower is closed. It occurs only when flower is opened. So these are the differences between self-pollination and cross-pollination. So after this one, let us move for question number that is 20th question. So the 20th question is, write the advantages of vegetative propagation. So write the advantages of that is vegetative propagation. So let us see what are the advantages of vegetative propagation. So the advantages of vegetative propagations are as follows. The first advantage of vegetative propagation is, so now let us see what are the advantages of vegetative propagation. This is the 20th question. So the first advantage is that, so it produces, that means the plants which are grown through vegetative propagation, it produces flowers and seeds, flowers and fruits earlier than those produced from seeds. So this is the first advantage. Second advantage is that, so plants produced by vegetative propagation are they are genetically similar. They are genetically similar. Then third one, plants like banana, rose, have lost their capacity to produce seeds. So these are the advantages of vegetative propagation. So now let us move for the 21st. Why testes are found outside the body? So why testes are produced outside the body? So now let us answer. Testes are the male reproductive part. Testes are the male reproductive part. It produces, or the male reproductive part, it produces sperms. It produces sperms. If testes has to produce sperms, if the testes has to produce sperms, it produces only, it produces, that means testes produces only at a lower temperature, at a lower temperature than normal body temperature, than normal body temperature. Therefore, it is outside the body. Therefore, it is outside the body. So this is the answer for 21st. So now let us move for the 22nd question. And this is the last question of biology part. That is, draw a diagram showing germination of pollen on stigma of a flower. So we have to show the diagram showing the germination of pollen grains. That is germination of pollen grains on stigma of a flower. So that is, this is the diagram you have to write. So this is the diagram. ಈ diagram na practice ಮಾಡು. ಈ diagram na ಈ paper ಗೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. So this is about the part C biology of practice paper number 2. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Still, those who are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Those who already subscribed, please watch my videos, like my videos and share my videos. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification for the next video. So once again, thank you very much.